So I'm Simon Weisse. I'm a model maker since some decades, and I'm also the managing director of our company Prop and Model Maker Berlin. And I have been working in the film business, I don't know, it's 35 years. A few weeks or even months I got a call, Simon, could you do miniatures for an advertising campaign? It's for coffee brand, a machine brand, it's called DeLonghi, and we want to integrate coffee shops from all over the world on top or on the side or integrated to these coffee machines. I didn't get the thing in the beginning, but then the agency showed me pictures and designs, and I said, oh, that's a nice idea. But how can we achieve this? We had to keep the machines part of the machines. They still have to work, or partly work. So in the beginning we thought it's nearly impossible because how to integrate a machine in this model. And then I have a good team. We had a lot of brainstorming with a lot of coffee.
I'm Cindy Schnitter. I'm from Berlin, based in Berlin, and I work with Simon and the rest of the team like for 20 years now. With this project, I started by myself, and I started like with every coffee machine just to find like references, like research. I look pictures, I drive with Google Maps program through the city to get a feeling, and I collected like a mood board, and then I built a cardboard model. I started to talk to the team.
Before we start building this, we do drawings and then mock-ups in cardboard to see how, if it works, does it hide too much the DeLonghi machine, or is it showing too much?
And then it started to, we changed the mock-up, and then on one point we start to think about how can we build it.
Even when we started building those models, it changed nearly every day, because sometimes it looks good in the drawing, but then you build it and then you see, oh, that doesn't work. So it's step by step we come to a very satisfying result. So we turned those coffee machines with the idea of different coffee shops throughout the world. So we have cities like Copenhagen, Milan, Tokyo, Berlin, and Paris.
That was different for me because I visited some of the cities we built, and I was like building my own feelings when I went to the city. So that was, for me, Copenhagen was very clean and modern cafes. Milan was super traditional for me.
There is a milk tank which is removable, and when you remove it, there is an hole in the building. So we put a window with a balcony in front.
The big question is, don't we go too in a cliché way? Paris can be very cliché, maybe Milano a bit less.
There will be a lot more texture in it. Yeah, it depends on how much time you have as a painter, because as a painter, on every project you're the last one, and time's running out.
For me, Tokyo was super easy. I think I made all this like in 2 days because it just came to me, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And also that like the top of the machine is really like working with the grooves. It feels like a complete thing. You look at the machine and you instantly feel like a modern Japan, an old house or like oldish house.
On one hand, it's a traditional building, but mixed with modern elements.
The Japanese roof tiles, they have a very special shape. So I started with one tile, and then I multiplied it, and then I made rows of tiles, and then I made a big mold of it, and so it was something that grew from a very small piece to a big sheet that looked like a roof.
My favorite is at the Copenhagen machine, the main switch behind the chimney next to the display window, and the display is behind the window. You have to open and you have to remove the chimney. Behind the chimney is a hole and you have to put into the hole.
The most challenging might be the Berlin one, because we are living in Berlin and the question is, what is representing the city? We had a lot of discussion with our crew. What is Berlin? What does it look like? Like the old town, which there's maybe only 10 or 15% remaining after World War II, or is it all these more brutalist buildings from the 60s and 70s, or is it... we don't know yet.
You have like two different kinds of Berlin. I'm living in the old east part, so I have like old east part stuff around me. So I'm like very trained on this, but I don't know how people like from Spain feel the city, and that's why I would appreciate to build more city what you feel when you are here than what I see every day.
You always have to find a balance between what is old, what is traditional, what is new, but also you see that you get all these different types of coffee on the machine, so I think everybody from everywhere can be happy with it.
Light is a crucial part of bringing a model to life. The windows of the building itself, on the left and the right, we did with LED stripes, sometimes also in different light temperatures. So it's not just, if you see the facade, it's not just one kind of light, and it gives more life to the windows. And in the coffee shop itself, we were aiming for warm light to kind of enhance a certain coziness.
When I work on brick walls, I start to look at brick walls on the street. Wherever I go, I see brick walls, and I not intentionally study it, but I have a closer look to things like naturally. So, and yeah, it's more about feeling than thinking. And I did paint every brick, so. But it was fun, it's like a puzzle.
So for each machine, we did a lot of elements. So if you count really all the chairs, all the tables, all the coffee cups, I'd say at least 50 individual pieces per machine. 300 pieces maybe in total, if you count everything. The tiny coffee machines is my favorite Easter egg, just because I hope you can see them, they're so small.
And good painters are, sometimes it doesn't matter, the time doesn't matter. If it needs like 2 more hours, you stay and do it. So when we work together, it's so clear. So sometimes we don't need to talk.
If we don't like it, we take it apart and we start it again until we come to the moment where it works and it looks nice. Our handcraft is quite old and a bit disappearing. It's good to be able to show this today to younger people, that this craft is still there, and having this so funny idea. It's a funny idea to have this together with those DeLonghi machines. It's also a good way for people to see our craft, which it's coming back, like directors like shooting on film, on celluloid, like before. Having this opportunity and to show this to a larger audience is just great for us. Perfetto.